Canada, the dark, frigid wasteland of the north. Completely void of modern civilization or technological advancements. These primitive people have truly learned to embrace their lifeless environment in order to survive. Hello, and welcome to Great Men in History. I'm your host, Peter Mansbridge. Tonight, we have the opportunity to speak with Stewart, who has overcome countless struggles in his life in Canada. We will see the horrors and dangers of the Canadian wilderness. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in American television history, we will see true footage of the true American North. So, Nature Stew, how did you acquire this tribal name? Is there any story behind it?
Well, when I completed my rite of passage, my mother took me many kilometers away, and abandoned me in the minus 40 degrees Celsius, with little more than an otter-skin coat and my knife. That night, a hungry pack of polar bears attacked me, and they were hungry. Not as hungry as me. I slew the dominant male, which caused the others to flee, and I sliced open his stomach, and I cut out the intestines, so I had a nice warm place to sleep, to survive the night.
So this all happened when you were 4 years old, correct?
Yes.
Fascinating. So does this explain why you are considered one of the greatest men in history?
You could say that.
I'm wondering, how do you get around in Canada? I mean, it's so cold and barren.
Well, we put a lot of work into our snow dogs, We train them from birth to they're about a year old before they go into service, Our sleds are equipped to carry hundreds of kilograms, And they can traverse great distances in the snow and even over crevasses at great speeds.
Now, I'm under the impression that you worship the Queen in Canada. Is that correct?
Well, that's not entirely true, Every month we pilgrimage to the village to pay homage to the Queen, about 100 kilometers from my igloo. But while we're there, we get to take other advantages of the town, Electricity, running water, automobiles, and most recently, a microwave,
Nature Stew, how can you possibly adapt to the Central Valley heat?
Well, it's slightly oppressive, I miss the cold, numb of my fingers, But I get by. I sleep in a tub of ice to sustain my 30-degree body temperature. Then I wake up in the morning, and I've made a snow machine to dust me with snow before I start my day.
Well, Nature Stew, it's been a pleasure, but I'm going to have to cut you off here. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me on this enlightening episode about Canadians and what they have to endure through every day. Join me next week as we explore the intriguing life of Ken Wilkinson. I'm Peter Mansbridge. Farewell and good night.